Okay, we're gonna take it from the top. Apologies again for, well, the very unhappy time that is my computer literally trying to uncreate itself, trying to stream Baldur's Gate 3. Eventually, we're going to be replacing a lot of hardware, if not just a whole total, complete, and utter overhaul. Hello, chat, welcome! Sorry for the spam. God. God. So, if I can't handle Baldur's Gate 3, hey, Horum, welcome. PC is trying his best. Look, my PC is being a very disruptive, uncooperative little nah, and its days will soon be numbered. As I need to just again. Oh my god, Aurum says, I've been there, it's okay. Chad says, your computer's running even being too horny in Baldur's Gate. Look, I will not have a good argument against that, as it's impossible. It's Baldur's Gate. Oh my god. There's... I'm not getting into that right now, but Baldur's Gate 2 is one of the few games I had as a small levy growing up that, due to circumstances in life happening, and there being literally no other option for entertainment beyond what I could scavenge out of a Goodwill or a pawn shop. Chad suddenly a member of the horny police. He will yuck everyone's yum. Look, you're doing good work, but I am really scared of where you've been. That stopping people from sleeping with the bear is their yum. Even if he's not a real bear, still. Anyways, but yeah, Baldur's Gate 2 was one of those games I picked up from a Goodwill. I think it was like $2, $2.50, something like that. And for the longest time, my original old computer would not read the disc. So given there was literally no other alternative at the time, I would just hang on to it for however long it was. Every now and then I would shine the discs. I would read about how you're supposed to like clean a disc properly, what kind of fabric you're supposed to use, what kind of cleaning solution. Didn't usually have much of anything to do with actually getting the real stuff, so I did my best and praise freaking RNGesus. Speaking of pawn shops, speaking of scavenging at pawn shops, did you ever get any poorly translated Pokemon knockoff cartridges? I didn't. I did get a weird translation Gundam fighter game. That was very strange. Oh no. It says, oh god, I had one of those disc cleaner devices and it ruined one of the GameCube discs. My cleaning solution was just a small bit of disc cleaner that I managed to convince my dad at the time that it was something I really did need to use on this thing. It's just a stepfather. That was weird. That was worded weirdly. So a lot of convincing. I got the microfiber cloth, I got the cleaning solution, and I would just polish away at this disc until one day, coming home from school, having nothing else to do. Oh, am I? Okay, one moment. Huh. What if I just... Oh, you know what? That's probably why. You know what? Let's... music. Just make that down just a little bit. Voices will leave up. How's that now? Generally speaking, newer games will have a master volumes lever, and this is too old for that. But yeah, longer story short and more digression. Eventually, one day, I got in. It worked. It booted up. It installed. And I spent every waking hour that wasn't, chore-related, school-related, homework-related, doing homework, playing Baldur's Gate 2. And, it's shaped a lot. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Now, it says now that Genshin has taken away from you, you want to play it more? I know, right? It's such a problem. Also, I should probably, you know what? One extremely quick second. I need to ensure something was, properly installed. One second. Okay, good. Good. Granted, I don't think we'll be using any of these. I realized I had some additional portraits installed into the portraits file, but I did not recall if the package I got was one of those anime friggin' Bazubas portraits, so I had to go check real quick. But no, they're fine. There's none of those snuck in there. Give us Water Nation. Exactly. I want. Oh God, Fontaine. It's right there. It's within friggin' Paimon throwing distance. It's right there. Oh God. But given how interpersonal character relationships are so very important in this game, and that it is a very old game where things are much more, Chad wants the high school DxD portraits to show up. I don't know what that is, but it sounds salacious. And yes, punt Paimon into oblivion. I don't hate Paimon. I just wish he wouldn't reiterate literally everything said, unless, like, we had the option of like, hey Traveler, did you get all that? I saw your eyes were kind of crossed and you spaced out for a second. Do you want me to recap? And I would say, no, Paimon, thank you. How utterly courageous and benevolent you've been in being my guide to this world. But instead, she'll restate everything and just, I don't hate her, but I did laugh a lot at the idea of a meme picture of Paimon dying in a glue trap. I don't want her to die or hurt her, I just think it's funny. Because every now and then, you need to put Navi in the bottle and throw it into the lake. Paimon should do that, but they should set it up like the bird in Ocarina of Time. Just a million Paimon attack you. That'd be a lot of fun. But yes, because interpersonal relationships are a thing. Forgetting the bird? Like Oko? Or... did the bird have a name in Ocarina of Time? Okay, the bird in Ocarina of Time. The owl? If there's another bird, I'm completely blanking. It's like there's a bird in Wind Waker. A bird in Link's Awakening. Let's see. Chad says, I really enjoy Paimon, to be honest. The more the game goes on, the more of a sassy bitch she turns into, which I do appreciate a lot more. When Chad said bird, I got confused with the bird is the owl. Gapora Gibora. The big owl. It's a bird. Well, in this house, we do enjoy our owls. We do very much enjoy our owls. But yeah, I do also greatly appreciate that in time, she becomes much more of a little nuisance and much less of a let me hold your hand and tell you everything again. So they're really hitting their stride. Again, since Chad here, Orem and Chad, since I have your attention here, while gender does not greatly matter in the grand scope of things for characters in Baldur's Gate, it does dictate who our romance options are. So depending on who we may want to romance, this choice actually does have some bearing on it. Says, maybe I'll play Ocarina of Time while watching. Thanks for putting me in the Ocarina of Time mood, Chad. Chad smiles, sagely, knowingly, spreading the good word for Ocarina of Time. I was about to say they need to re-release the game. I would buy it all over again, but I think they did, didn't they? On the N64 emulator on Switch. They need redo, yeah, or the 3DS. Yeah. Oh god, I'm getting distracted. Who do we want to romance? The women folk or the men folk? I am not picky, though I do tend to gravitate towards creating female figures and strong warriors and masterful power of the mind. I say as I tend to enjoy my big, strong barbarians. But to be a barbarian, you need to be pretty smart, though. So Orem says, like men, you should go towards who you're into. That's the thing, though. Still figuring out my own brand of whatever. I'm much more, uninvolved, I'll say. Oh, good, you felt that. I enjoy the shipping. I enjoy seeing characters' relationships develop. Personally, I don't have those kinds of attachments. For a good while, I thought, you know what? Probably just Ace, and that's why. Also, things are tricky to figure out, so here we're mostly Ace, but that doesn't mean that we don't appreciate and celebrate love and adoration, the power and the bond. Wait, oh, you know what? Let me just roll a die. Odds will go with the male character, evens will go with female, and whenever we have a conundrum with which to dispatch, we'll roll a good old-fashioned D20. Yeah, there we go. So odds, first one. Evens, second. That is a 12, so evens. Oh god, but now what race? I am also going to try and avoid the portraits that are already in use, unless the portrait does not look like the character whatsoever. Like this, I think, is one of our very early party members in the first game. And in the second game here, she has her own unique portrait that is nothing like this. That said, we need to figure out what we're going to be. Oh my god, that's another old portrait from the first game that no longer looks like the character. That's right. Oh, wow. Viconia. God, if Viconia isn't in Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to riot. I'm going to be so upset. Viconia needs to be there. She's fantastic. Love her to bits. You know what? Let's use this for now. So, because this is 2E, there are a lot more locked in place mechanics. As stated, the race of your character will determine what their base abilities can be, as well as assign possible intrinsic talents such as infravision. Some restrictions in class selection may also apply, because game balance dictates that certain races are unsuited for certain professions. Oh. Hello, Rashid. Welcome, welcome. Might not want to use that portrait since that one's in use. In Baldur's Gate 2? Because I think this is someone from 1. Yeah, that's a new NPC from EE. Ah! That is also another thing important to point out. While I have beaten Baldur's Gate 2 not Enhanced Edition, Shadows of Amn way back when, I've never gotten around to returning to it to do the rest of the, I guess you'd call them expansion packs? So if that's the case, let's avoid using one that's already in use. So I think that's Dahanir, which, for reasons, will not be in use for this game, I believe. When rest of these. Oh, you know what? Says, you seem like a responsible adult. Should I make an impulse purchase? That depends on what the purchase is. Also, I have never seen these before. They're either from the pack I installed or from other things. Ooh. I like you, but you're much too red. Reminds me of the Wizards of Thay. You know what? God, no, playing a wizard was misery. Oh god. $20, something from Mach, full body tracking for VR. I mean, $20 isn't that bad for something that can achieve that kind of thing. And Chad says, to be honest, I don't think you've ever played Baldur's Gate or actually seen any of it really. Well, expect a lot of weirdness and a lot of its time designed that eventually one day will get improved, but that's right, I did put that in there, didn't I? Yeah, you can, Orm says, yeah, I've never played either, but I watched Levy play the new one. What I could play before it melted and decided to not play ball anymore is that Sylvanas. Yes. Yes, it was. You know what? She's yeah, dude, she's fine. Your PC said I will be rude on purpose. It did, and I did not appreciate it. Since shaking your head, look. Before they got weird with her writing, back in a long, long ago, in the before times, I greatly vibe with a with a leader of a culture of people just trying to find a niche for themselves in the world, where literally every other faction hates and reviles them. Forsaken just want to exist, and for the most part, then Sylvanas was focused on doing that. Protecting her people, making sure they have a place to exist, period. In a place no one else wanted to take over, and for the longest time, that was her role of cultivating her people, enhancing their state of being, and just being a bastion of sanctuary in an otherwise inhospitable world. I mean, yeah, Sylvanas used to be alright, but a song in the past. Yeah. I hate what they turned her into. They took a character that was a really, really enticing leader, and then just threw it out the window and said like, nah, well, she's actually working with this otherworldly being, and he knows everything, and everything you've ever done was all according to his plan. He's so smart. Like, okay, we see what you're doing here. You're competing with Final Fantasy. You want a big story to cap off, but you don't have an actual story to cap off, so you just say it's here to be capped off. It's ridiculous. Oh god. I liked Shadowlands for a good while until everything about the game hated the player actually playing the game. I've never seen a game hate you playing it so much. But that's neither here nor there. Now, player race. Probably gonna go for some kind of elf. Let's see what the options are. Humans are the predominant race in Faerun. Humans rule most of the significant empires and kingdoms in the Forgotten Realms. They are the most social and tolerant of races, excepting perhaps the halflings. Humans may advance as any class and are also the only race that can dual class. Humans may not multi-class. And what that means exactly will be elaborated on shortly. Elf. Elves tend to be shorter and slimmer than humans. Their features are finely chiseled and delicate, and they speak in melodic tones. Elves are looked upon as being frivolous and aloof, and concern themselves with natural beauty, dancing, frolicking, and other similar pursuits. Their humor is clever, as are their songs and poetry. There are 6 racial divisions of elves within the realms: Gold Elves, Moon Elves, Wild Elves, Sea Elves, Dark Elves, Drow, and Winged Elves, Avariel. Elves have the following traits: 90% resistance against charm and sleep magics, infravision, +1 to hit armor class 0 bonus with bows, short swords, and long swords. -5% open locks, +5% pick locks, +5% move silently, +10% hide in shadows. And the racial bonus of +1 dexterity to -1 constitution. It's a mess. God, the second edition was such a mess. Half-elves. Half-elves are a mix of human and elven blood. They are handsome folk with good features from each of the parent races. A half-elf has the curiosity, inventiveness, and ambition of the human ancestors, and the refined senses of love of nature, and artistic tastes of their elven ancestors. They have -30% resistance. Well, no. They have 30% resistance against charm and sleep magics. They have infravision, and +10 pickpockets, and +5 hide in shadows. Dwarves, which I don't believe I've ever played in anything that didn't force you to be a dwarf. Dwarves are short and stocky, easily identifiable by their size and shape. They have ruddy cheeks, dark eyes, and dark hair. Dwarves tend to be dour and taciturn. They are given to hard work and care little for most humor. They enjoy beer, ale, mead, but most of all, they love gold. There are 4 racial divisions of dwarves within the realms: Steel Dwarves, Gold Dwarves, Wild Dwarves, and Dwargar. Dwarves have the following traits: +2 saving bonus versus paralysis, poison, death, versus Rod, Staff, Wand, and versus they have +2 saving to Rod, Staff, Wand, and versus spell with additional bonuses based on Constitution. Infravision, open locks, find traps, detect illusion, set trap. You get Constitution, -dexterity, -2 charisma. Halflings. Halflings are short, generally plump people, very much like small humans. Their faces are round and broad and often quite florid. Their hair is typically curly, and the tops of their feet are covered with coarse hair. Overall, they prefer the comforts of home to dangerous adventuring. They enjoy good living, rough humor, and homespun tales. There are 3 racial divisions of halflings within the realms: the Harefoot, Tall Fellow, and Stout. Funny thing, before Enhanced Edition, dwarves had no romance options. Oh! Oh god, was Korgath in the first game or the second one? I think Korgath was the first one, right? Gnomes and halflings had romance options, but not dwarves. How very strange. I'm really hoping that there are more potential party members in Baldur's Gate 3 than they're showing. There is one specific one I know for a fact can become a party member, that is not an origin character. I can only guess as to how you're supposed to get them. And as such, it seems like a daunting task. One day when I can finally play the game, then we'll see. Oh, but that'll be a plan for the future. Halflings, save course, yeah. +1 taco. Minus strength and wisdom. That's very strange. Gnomes. Kin to dwarves. Gnomes are noticeably taller than their distant cousins. What? Kin to dwarves. Gnomes are noticeably taller than their distant cousins. Gnomes, as they are proudly maintained, are also less rotund than dwarves. Most have dark tan or brown skin, white hair, and rather large noses. Gnomes have lively and sly senses of humor, especially for practical jokes. They also have a love for nature that is only matched by their love for gems and jewelry. There are two racial divisions of gnomes within the realms, rock gnomes and deep gnomes. It's very Nephilim. Huh. I guess in 2nd edition, gnomes were related to dwarves and not Fey connected. +1 intelligence, -1 wisdom. And the half-orc. Half-orcs are born from the union of human and orc parents. They're as tall as humans, but a little heavier due to their muscular builds. Their greenish pigmentation, sloping forward, jutting jaw, prominent teeth, and coarse body hair make their lineage plain for all to see. In the lands of Amn, half-orcs are tolerated, as unlike in the north, the people of Amn haven't had centuries of warfare with orc kind. Half-orcs are known for their great strength. In for vision, strength, and constitution, but -2 intelligence. I think we'll just go with half-elf. Yeah. Oh god, classes. Knowing what's in the future, we're not playing a wizard. So, what should we do? I don't want to double up with any classes. Not in the long term, at least. So, our options, we could be a fighter. Because I think there is a fighter cleric we can get a hold of. But I'm much more a fan of pure classes rather than mixing classes. Cleric would be nice in general, just to be able to make sure that we don't die. As this is 2nd edition, we have Vancian Magic, which is a rule of magic that is basically, you have a deck of cards you can play. And you can stock that deck each morning, or I guess after each long rest, with whatever spells you want to have in your deck for the day. Each time you cast a spell, you expend a card. You run out of cards, no more spells for the day. Then before taking a long rest, you recap what spells you had and regain them. So while powerful, oh god, one of the first playthroughs I ever completed was as a wizard, and it was absolutely miserable because if the main character dies, game over, reload. So we're not doing that. A thief. We do get access to a rogue, but switching to a rogue every time takes a lot of time. Could also let's just look and see what our options are. May wear helmets, may wear any armor, use any weapon. May achieve grand mastery with any weapon, has specialization, weapon styles. Okay, but we're also a half-elf, so we do have these split ones as options. Mage, ranger. I've never played a ranger, don't really have much interest in them. Clerics I do really enjoy. Helmets, any armor. any non-bladed, non-piercing weapons. Proficient, may turn undead, cast priest spells. Druid we're not going to pick up because we can have access to this, what this has on as an offer. We have access to what this has to offer, for the most part. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know how that works, because we do have access to a druid. But that's fine. That's not the point. Wizard, it's a wizard. D4 hit die. Jesus. Magician's D6 is looking pretty nice nowadays. Thief. Thief is pretty nice. But you never end up using any of the extra things. Bard. Let's see. Bard is a rogue. I don't think I've ever played one. I know we do have access to a bard in the future as well. Though I never really had him with us because I didn't fully appreciate and value the skills of a bard back then. But maybe we should. Maybe we should. May not wear armor heavier than chainmail. Spells cannot be cast while wearing armor. So if we want to cast spells, we can't wear armor at all. Or we... Oh god. There's a reason I tend to always make melee characters, because these intricate rules of like... Cannot wear armor heavier than chainmail. Spells cannot be cast wearing armor. So why wear armor at all if you're not going to be casting spells? Sorcerer may not wear armor. Well, cast without memorization. Right, sorcerer, spontaneous casting and not Vancian casting. But they have much smaller range of spells at all. What the hell is a shaman? Shamans forge a divine connection with the natural world, similar to the way druids commune with nature, but shamans are more spiritual than primal. They directly tap into energies that flow through the earth and air, through plants and animals, and even through the dead, and shape these energies to obey their will. Nowhere is more evident than their ability to summon powerful spirits as guardians and defenders. A being of two worlds, shaman value balance over dominance. So they're a summoner class. May only wear leather, stud leather, and hide. May not equip shields longer than bucklers. Can only use dagger, club, spear, axe, quarterstaff, dart, sling, and shortbow. Proficiency, 1 slot. Cast druidic spells. Does not automatically learn all spells of a given level as druids do. Instead, shamans must select new spells to learn at each level. She can then cast daily without memorization. Gains immediate access to a number of shaman specific spells which can be cast like any other. Spirit Ward, Writhing Fog, Spiritual Clarity, Spirit Fire, Recall Spirit, Spiritual Lock, and Ether Gate. Don't know what any of those are because those are much too old. Gains use the Detect Illusion skill when it points to base. They use Shamanic Dance at will. Shamans can summon spirit allies to perform a ritualistic dance while dancing. Takes a -4 penalty to armor class and cannot move, attack, cast spells, use items and special abilities, or perform any other activity. Each round while the shaman dances, there will be a 30% base chance, blah 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 blah. 35% chance. Spirit will answer the call. 75% chance at level 20. Any summoned spirits will disappear as the shaman moves, stops dancing, the spirits leave. Spirits grow in power as the shaman gains additional levels. So level 1, minor animal spirits. Up to 2 spirits at the same time. Major animal spirits. The type of summoned spirit is randomly determined from all the spirits available in the shaman's level. For example, level 12 shaman will summon either a minor nature spirit, a major animal spirit, or a minor animal spirit. I cannot choose which one appears. I don't much care for random chance like that in a game like this, though. Spirits will do their best to protect the shaman, but are not controlled directly. Does not gain bonus spells per day from high wisdom. Alignment restricted to neutral good, true neutral, and neutral evil. Ineligible for any stronghold. I don't know what the hell that means. dies a d8. Shaman is a bit odd from what you've heard. It sounds really strange. Like, it seems like you're not really intended to be doing more active things if they want you to dance instead. Not that you're limited to only dancing, but you can't count on summoning something strong. Like, there's no saying that a level 1 shaman, or there's no saying a level 5 shaman could summon something other than like a snake with 1 HP, a fox with 2 HP, or a hound with 3. I don't know what they actually have to offer, so I'm not gonna go with that. Oh god, and then they get into the weird dual classes. Scarab can use the ability of a fighter and a mage, though they cannot cast spells while wearing armor. They may specialize in but not master any weapon they can use. What is the point of being a fighter if you can't wear armor? You know what? Fighter options are Berserker, Wizard Slayer, Kensai, Barbarian. I think Barbarian hides. No. I don't remember if it was Pillars of Eternity or Baldur's Gate. One of the two. If you play a Barbarian and you enrage, your HP max is hidden from you. So you're not allowed to know when you're about to die. You just kind of have to go and take a bit of a leap of faith on that. What do druids get access to? Totemic. Shapeshifter. Not playing Shapeshifter. Avenger. Member of a special sect within the Druidic Order, a druid of this type is dedicated to fighting those who would defile nature. Avengers have powers that avenge the average druid does not. Had to be Pillars of Eternity? Okay. Yeah, that was... I love Obsidian games because they make your choices actually matter. But Pillars of Eternity was so close to being just like Baldur's Gate that it made their legally distinct versions of D&D classes really confusing to try and handle. That would get the sense of like, oh, well, this is like this, so you would want to do stuff like this. It's like, no, this is much more like that. And if you do this like that, and not this like that over there, you're gonna have a bad time. That's fair. Ooh, Shadow Dancer. Shadow Dancers can harness the power of magic to increase their stealth abilities. Enigmatic and dangerous, these uniquely skilled thieves are able to blend seamlessly into the shadows in ways that a normal thief cannot, striking without warning, sometimes with supernatural speed. Plus 10 bonus to hide in shadows and move silently, hide in plain sight. Wait, isn't swashbuckler an option? It is. Part acrobat, part swordsman, and part wit, the epitome of charming grace. One armor class. May specialize 2 slots. May not use backstab, and that's kind of a big hit. Oh god. Had I expected any of this to have happened, I would have done a little bit more to accommodate. You know what? Stick with Cleric. Who do we want to venerate? Talos is the evil god of storms, destruction, and rebellion. Clerics of the Stormlord warn that Talos must be appeased, or he will rain destruction upon the land. This lightning bolt once per day, gains 1 use at level 1, additional use every 5 levels. That's kind of bananas. A level 1 lightning bolt. Cast Storm Shield once per day, gains 1 use at level 1, additional every 10 levels thereafter. Spell slash 1 per level. Attacks to cast from lightning, cold fire, normal missiles. Talos, is this Skyrim? Little bit. Little bit. Except this Talos doesn't love you. He wants to kill you. Well, I'm restricted to neutral, evil, chaotic, ill, and chaotic neutral. That is something Baldur's Gate 3 does not have. That, I kind of missed. Alignments aren't as important in 5th edition for the most part. But the lack of them takes away some certain cosmological choices away. Priest of Hell. Followers of the neutral god of watchers and protectors are warriors in their own right and are often seen as defenders of the innocent. They cast True Sight once per day. They cast Seeking Sword once per day. The spell creates a sword in the cleric's hand that cannot be dropped or unequipped. The sword is enchanted as a +4 weapon that provides a +4 attack bonus, but no damage bonus. It deals 2d4 damage to any target it hits. The weapon sets the cleric's number of attacks round to 3. And lasts 1 round per level. While it is equipped, the wielder cannot cast further spells. That's kind of bananas as well. So Lathander. Lathander is the good god of renewal, creativity, and youth, and is celebrated nearly everywhere. His followers are very popular throughout the realms, and there are numerous wealthy temples devoted to him. They cast Hold Undead once per day. They cast Boon of Lathander once per day. The spell lasts 1 round per level of the caster, gives the caster a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, +1 to all saving throws, and 1 extra attack per round. Also protects the recipient from level drain. Level drain is a thing that I forgot about till just now. Oh god. Oh no. It's fine. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it when we get to it. Tyr is the deity of law and justice and is primarily concerned with the punishment of wrongdoers and the general furthering of law and good in the world. The belief in justice through benevolent force, or at least armed vigilance, is the reason for Tyr's existence. Tyr holds great prominence in the pantheon due to his position as leader of the Triad, a trio of lawful good gods that are collectively devoted to the concept of courage, justice, perseverance, relief of suffering, duty, obedience, honor, and to some extent, righteous martyrdom. Cost exaltation once per day, every 5 levels. That's different, not every 10. Exaltation. The spell enables the priest to aid and protect any one being other than themselves. By touch, the caster removes the effects of fear, sleep, feeble mind, unconsciousness, and intoxication, as well as berserk and confused status of mind. In addition, the recipient is protected against spells and other attacks that cause these effects for 1 turn. May cast Divine Favor once per day. Spell grants the caster a +1 to hit and damage rolls every 3 levels of the caster. Okay. Tempest. Tempest, also known as the Lord of Battles, or the Foe Hammer, is random in his favors, yet his chaotic nature favors all sides equally. Lord Tempest may be on an army side one day, and against them the next. Such is the nature of war. Temperan clergy can be found on both sides of conflict, as none ever truly know whom the great as none can ever truly know whom the war god will favor. Let's see, can cast Holy Power and Chaos of Battle. Chaos of Battle applies bonuses to all allies and penalties to all enemies within 30-foot radius of the caster. Spell lasts 1 turn, randomly affect the target's armor class, hit points, THAC0 saves, or luck. The magnitude of the effect lasts for starts at 1, 5 for hit points, and level 8. It starts at 1, 5 for hit points. Oh, right, the bonus. And will improve by 1, 5 hit points every 6 levels. Neat. Alignment restricted to chaotic good, chaotic neutral, chaotic evil, or true neutral. So, I like the sound of Helm. Just because having something that will help us hit stuff is always really nice. So we'll go with Helm. Will be a good, neutral, I guess a lawful good, watcher and protector, defender of the innocent, very paladin-like alignment. Also, interesting to note that Corellon was not an option. I wonder if that's a race thing. Cleric. No. Interesting. Second edition probably isn't an option yet as a whole. But I do like playing as cleric. Plus, there's also just the basic, most default of cleric, which is the baseline of what everything else is able to do. So we can't use any swords, which is going to be a bit annoying. But nothing we can really do anything about. Alignment would be a lawful good. Characters of this alignment believe that an orderly, strong society with a well-organized government can work to make life better for the majority of the people. To ensure the quality of life, laws must be created and obeyed. When people respect the laws and try to help one another, society as a whole prospers. Therefore, lawful good characters strive for those things that will bring the greatest benefit to the most people and cause the least harm. An honest and hard-working serf, a kindly and wise king, or a stern but forthright minister of justice are all examples of lawful good people. Yeah. Help the most people we can, do the least amount of harm. Now here's the real sticky bit. And I'm gonna try and scum out as much as we possibly can, as this is completely random within a certain range of possibility. An 89 is nice, but I've seen a 90 before. So now let's roll those dice to see how high up we can go. Wait, 87? No, I had an 89, right? I think I had 89. Yes, okay. I had an 89, we're looking for a 90. Not that 1 point's gonna do a huge amount of difference. I know it's possible. Come on. I'll give it 3 more. Nope, okay. Okay, so as a cleric, we want strength. Maximum is 19. Are we not able... Oh, not 19, 18. Okay. Constitution, pop 1 down. Intelligence, we don't actually need a lot of, aside from at one point in the game, but that's not a thing we're going to be dealing with. Wisdom, we want a lot of. Charisma, we want a lot of, because as the face of the party, our charisma is going to determine a lot of stuff going on. Intelligence-wise, it's not Baldur's Gate 3 where you're actively doing intelligence checks, as I don't recall it being that way. It is vitally important in certain parts, but not where we're at. So we could pop that down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. And of course, odd numbers don't mean anything to us, so you know what? Yeah, okay. Yes, these are my perfectly balanced stats. I rolled them myself, you all saw it. We have an 18 in strength, 12 dexterity, 14 constitution, 9 intelligence, 18 in wisdom, and an 18 in charisma. Totally balanced, that's all things should be. it's a mess. Oh boy. Skill. What weapons do we want to use? We're definitely going to be going sword and shield style because that's important. Always have a shield. Chad wants to know when we roll for dong size. Wrong system. You're thinking of fatal. That's not. We don't do that here. Oh no. Oh god. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll have a sword and shield. We'll be a guardian, a protector, as paladin alike a cleric can be. Just thinking back on it now, what would have... Paladin's probably a subclass. Or... No, we're too far. We're too far gone. I'm not going back and risking that 89. So what weapons do we want to try for it? I know there's a magical club. I forget where it is. I have my old Baldur's Gate manual with little scribbles of where useful things were hidden somewhere in a box, but I'm not going to go dig it out. Ranged, ideally, we should have some options. So a sling. A sling is good to have on hand. We'll go for Warhammer. It's a good basic bog standard set. Now to memorize spells. Oh boy. What do these even do again? Armor of Faith. Walk around per level, cast time 1. Area effect, the caster, so only for you. The caster of Armor of Faith receives significant protection against melee and magical attacks. Magical armor is a force of energy, that's blah 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 blah. First level protection is 5%. Absorb. It's not an AC bonus now, it's a damage reducer. How about Bless? Raises the friendly morale of creatures by +1. Furthermore, it raises attack and damage rolls +1. It determines what the range is. Spell cast and instance completed. All effects of blah 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 blah. Bless is nice. Command. Spell enables the priest to command another creature to die. Sleep for a single round. Then to the ground, creature awakens and is unharmed. 6 or more hit dice or experience levels are entitled to a saving throw if it's a spell to ignore the command. We're gonna want a bunch of heal. And, remove fear. Because, holy crap, we're going to be dealing with a lot of damage flying around. And if we need to change it later on, we'll do that later on. I forgot, we don't start at level 1 in Baldur's Gate 2. So now we pick our second level spells. I think we start at level 5 or 6, actually. We'll actually be able to stay alive for a decent amount of time. We'll take some hold person. Special hammer, calling upon the deed to cast a special hammer. Duration of spells, strikes a magical weapon. At this level, we have 3 more spells to get. Let's take 2 aid and 1 spiritual hammer. Oh, level 3 spells, they're really spoiling us. Take 2 cure medium wounds and strength of 1. The spell is cast by members in the area, given a strength score of 18/75. That means something. I forget exactly what now. That says it's a few levels since freshly created characters start at like 80k XP. Marvelous. Because this was the game I played first, playing Baldur's Gate 1 years after the fact. Like, oh, start off level 1? This is rough. This is real rough. Cast magic. Any spellcasting feature that's effective with the spell spellcasting is fully disabled. When the creature attempts to cast a spell, suffers 80% chance of failure. dispel magic is also an important thing. But I don't. You know, we'll take one just in case. Level 4. God dang. I forgot how much we actually get. That said, Animal Summon is really good. Farsight, free action, holy power, mental domination, negative plane protection, poison, protection from lightning. Yeah. As in all versions of D&D, action economy is important. Chance-wise, let's hair. Let's where. I mean, it's probably not blue, right? There's black hair. Skin, pale blue. Kind of looking vampiric, but that's fine. Some blue in there. A minor of even darker blue. Yes, I went to college and majored in blue and minored in darker blue. Ah.
You will fall by my hand. Of course, I'm the best choice.
Yeah! The obvious choice. This endless toil cannot continue. I grow tired.
Wait, who the hell are these?
Ha! The power. The power.
Who are you, friend?
I grow weary. We should make camp.
These voices are new from Enhanced Edition. Oh.
Have at you! I think someone more expendable should be the leader.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Batter them into bloody rubbish! I am a fair master. Ugh. If we're not going to make camp anytime soon, the least you can do is carry me.
Wait, so are these characters or are these specifically for the player character?
Ah!
Taking the lead, all right. How about a nap? Just a quick one.
Oh my god.
So how about that thing we were gonna do?
Oh my god.
Oof. That's supposed to be on the inside.
I was about to say, I really like this guy's energy.
Ah! Yes. Okay. First things first. We need a cat.
Bailoff is based on a new NPC who appears in Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition. All the other voices are player character only. Oh, that's fantastic. I don't know what Dan's story is, but I love his energy.
I could use a nap. When are we gonna do something interesting? Ha!
I will lead us to victory. Please, I need to rest.
Okay, Sarah also has a lot of nice, fun energy.
Take them down! I accept this honor. I will be sharper once I've rested.
God, I'm so half tempted to go back and just make Dan, but not this time.
Ha!
I will lead us to please.
Help! Please!
Yes? What is it?
Huh.
You will fall by my hand!
You're not so tough. Now that I'm in charge, we'll be sure to have some fun.
Everyone will benefit under my leadership.
That's right. Okay, so Sarah it is. And name? We're a cleric. We're a guardian, we're a protector. Cleric Helm. For the people, by the people. Help. Do no harm. Or at least do only a little bit of harm. So, oh god, names. Names are always the trickiest thing. Feeling very, no. Naraya. Narla. Variety. No, that's a word. That's not a. Hmm. No. Hmm. You know what? Nah. Naraya. Yeah, that feels good. So Naraya, gender female, race half elf, class priest of Helm, alignment lawful good. Banana stats except for intelligence, but we have to scrimp somewhere. Dexterity, I think, is still tied to initiative. If that's even a thing at this point, I forget. Still would rather have some dex save than none at all. Bunch of spells. Spells don't really matter because we're cleric, so we can swap out whenever we want to do a long rest. And we're gonna aim for warhammers and having a shield. We'll go for norm. Wait, why is normal not core? Enemies deal 25% less damage. Party members cannot permanently die. Hit points rolls are maximized, and spells can be copied in spellbooks without failure. Core rules set its phased at veteran players who are well versed in AD&D mechanics. Enemies deal full damage. Party members can permanently die, and spells aren't guaranteed to be copied to spellbooks. Hard. Enemies inflict 50% more damage. Occasionally, stronger enemy types may appear. Insane. Enemies inflict 100% more damage. Occasionally, stronger enemy types may appear. Or Legacy of Baal. Enemies have all the benefits of insane difficulty, as well as significantly more hit points, improved FACO, better saving throws, and more attacks per round. Warning, Legacy of Baal can only be selected at the start of the game, and once selected, cannot be changed. Or, of course, easy mode and story mode. I think we'll stick with normal.
Ah, the child of Baal has awoken. It is time for more experiments. The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
This game looks so much better than I remember. Granted, it's probably part of the enhanced edition. But still.
Wake up, you. Wake up! Come on, we have to get out of here.
Oh, so nostalgic. Imoen. Now, we're going to be having a bit of a strange interaction here. As, given this was my first of the Baldur's Gate games, I was put in this, situation of, what? I know this person? Who are you? So, had you played through Words, Baldur's Gate 1, you would know who everyone is, what their story was, what you've gone through to get to here. But if you're just starting right here, you're just gonna have to take things at face value. For the most part, at least. That said, we're not gonna be playing the Amnesia route. Everyone, what's going on? Oh, it's not all voiced. Oh. Okay, so there's no expanding that. It's just stuck the way that is. That's fine. He messed with your head too, huh? All I know is we were near Baldur's Gate and got jumped. Your journal has been updated. I've awoken in a strange mage's dungeon, and Imowen has released me from my cell. We must find a way to escape this place, although I suspect that exits may be barred by magic. We might be able to find a way to leave if we explore the area, although we'll need to be careful. Who knows what traps this mage has laid or what guards he employs. I should keep an eye out for weapons or armor to equip myself with too. Likely some of my items are hidden somewhere in this complex, if he hasn't destroyed or sold them already. I don't think I want to remember it all. He's been doing things to us. Naraya, we have to get out of here. Doing things? What do you mean? Come on, Naraya, don't make me think of it. He did the same to you, I think. I heard you screaming like it anyways. Experimentation is a wild thing, and seeing as we were being struck with lightning and beaten by spectral whatevers, yeah, we're kind of being put at the brink of death again and again to force some kind of reaction. Let's see. We're not going to be a vengeful type, no. Or a guardian, a protector. A little headache is not going to stop me. It isn't like a normal pain, Naraya. It's on the inside. It's like my bones made a little dagger and it won't go away. Don't look at me like that. It just hurts, alright? Must have been the noise. It was a fight. Assassins came after our captor, I think. There's people dead all over. The fighting's still going on. I can hear it. Are you going to get moving, or do I have to leave without you? We won't get far on our own. If anyone here can join with us. Oh, welcome back, Lotus! Oh, I hope they were good treats. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 didn't work out, so we've gone back to the past for some Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, one day we'll have a computer strong enough to play Baldur's Gate 3 on stream, but not today. So yeah. Also, the main impetus for wanting to play this again was I have a theory about Baldur's Gate 3. Because in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you play the same character. And for reasons, they don't have you play them in Baldur's Gate 3. Probably because of the ending of Baldur's Gate 2. And the expansion packs that followed the ending of 2. So I have theories as to why certain things happen in 3. Especially one specific character origin that may be a little bit more tied to the series than one might expect for having it show up out of nowhere. But yes, kidnapped by a mage, tortured, experimented on, we gotta get out of here. We won't get far on our own. Is there anyone here who can join with us? Minsk and Shahira are northeast of us, trapped in the cells like yours. We should free them and find some gear. We should look in that room to the west first. West and just a bit north. I think I saw some weapons in there. Room in the corner of this one. I don't think it's our gear. They probably sold our best stuff. But anything is better than nothing. Now let's go. Oh.
Very well.
Oh god, no. How? Okay. Okay, here we go. Arrow keys. We now have control.
Yes?
What level are we? Level 7! Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yep.
Imowen. Right, that's the magic. Hot bars. Wait, how do you...
Gotcha.
Okay.
What is it?
Learning the controls again is...
Not a problem.
It's gonna be a thing.
Do you need something?
Gather your party before venturing forward.
Consider it done.
Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath, but will be liberally kicked in good measure.
Minsk. Ah, it's a Such a good friend. Let's see. Minsk, your mighty warrior spirit, find these bears unbearable. Can you control your anger long enough to see this place? Or traveling with you, how did we get here? If anything of value to say, do it now. That's one like Minsk? Your mighty warrior spirit must find these bars unbearable. I've been short for talk that is small. Release me. I shall rain beatings down upon all who have dared to touch me and Diane. Wait, Diane. Oh god, I forget how to say her name. Diane? She will be avenged. Calm yourself. Let's keep our heads if we do to escape. I will not be the only one to lose my head here today. Diane, my charge and friend, she is dead, and I am a failure as her guard. I will exact penance from each and every wicked soul that dared lay her finger on. They killed her as I watched, you see. I know not who they were, but I will kill myself. Minsk, it's horrible. I'm so sorry for you. I won't cry for the dead. I won't. Okay, maybe a little, but I will be staunch. I will staunch the flow of tears with righteous fury. Lullaby and good night, evil. Minsk will make you pay. Will you help me? Must join together once more. The fury. Fury will be such that bards will run their quills dry. Yes, ink will be scarce wherever we go. I will try to free you, but I don't know how to open yourself. I do not know either. The bars have no lock at all. They are smith together. I am proud that they feared me enough to imprison me permanently. Are you insane? Perhaps it's best I didn't release you. You turn your back on those in need. You are abandoning me in my time, my hour of shame. You are no better than those who killed Diane. You are filth, and I called a friend. Do not make me add your ass to the kicking list. I would do so reluctantly, but I will do it. Choose your path now. You're quite clearly insane. Stay right here. I will make sure you do not live long enough to abandon more friends. I will do all of this as soon as I get these bars open. Yep.
The bars, they bend and twist with my berserker strength. Minsk and Boo are free. No, you will not. No. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now. You said what you did just to get me mad. Mad enough to break free. Haha. You are as smart as Boo sometimes.
Yeah, with all 9 intelligence. Now we can resume our adventures together. There are friends to avenge and villains to smack about the face and neck. Right, Boo? Of course, we did only say what we said to get him angry enough to bend the bars. This is Minsk, our friend. We know him. Together, we shall make our enemies answer for our fallen. Answer they will, and my sword shall be their question. We shall have a fistful of sweet, sweet justice, and our friends will be slain. And our enemies will be slain beneath our feet. But, yes, but all right. Boo tells me I am raving again. I do not notice the difference, but I shall heed his words nonetheless. Come, we must go now. Yes, Minsk and Boo and you together again. Beware, villains! I will force justice down your evil, evil throats. I still have that rodent. Dare I ask how you kept it hidden from our captors? Don't ask questions better left to aged sages. Boo is quick and evasive, and there is ever so much of Minsk in search. There's no hope of getting us apart. Yeah, I really don't want to think about that too much. Minsk and Boo are Minsk and Boo. We will not be separated. Shall we go? The butts of evil await my bootprint. Right you are, Minsk. Wherever evil dust lay its dirty feet, we shall mop the floor with its buttocks. I have lost myself in your words, but Boo thinks you're just ducky. Onward. Hey, we got Minsk. Put him right up there.
You point, I punch.
Yeah. Oh, right. Because of the way characters are, A lot like in Baldur's Gate 3 for the most part, though only one character I remember has a unique object about their personage. In the older games, they would often have a unique something about them. Like Imoen's belt. Imoen does not know when or how she acquired this belt, and despite all of her efforts in magic, it cannot be removed or unbuckled. Why? I don't freaking know. I forget why that is the way it is. But also, ooh. Boo scuttles away as you try to grab him, and Mint stops any further attempt to steal the animal with a harsh glare. Ooh. Boo is a fuzzy little hamster, while Minsk believes that Boo is a miniature giant space hamster. You are rather certain that the tiny rodent is just a normal hamster. So, yeah, Minsk can never be removed from Minsk's... Boo can never be removed from Minsk's hotbar. Just like the, belt everyone has can never be removed from hers. It's not that
Tell me.
direly important, but...
This place is just too darn creepy. I really want out of here.
It is
As
what
you
it
wish.
is.
Quickly, we must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
Ah, water. Delicious water. Very accusatory. Do you know why we are here? Any clue would be helpful. I am sure we have navel-gazed all day about what brought us here, but it shall certainly prove pointless if we do not remove ourselves from immediate danger. I know not who has entrapped us here either, but I would rather not find out simply waiting for them to return. We are at the disadvantage in this place. I will recount what led us to this if you wish, though I have little to offer what you do not know already. My husband, Khalid, and I have traveled with you for some seasons now. All the places we have seen, too many... oh, excuse me. Too many to name. Your unique heritage has proven a magnet to adventure, for better or worse. And your foster father was right in directing you to watch, directing us to watch over you. Dang it. Ah, words. You know what? Can I... Oh, no, I can't. Crap. We have earned many enemies, but we've dispatched them all. Whoever has us trapped now is certainly powerful to have done this so easily. Oh, that was the one before it. Oh, it's fine. We're friends. Oh, God. Once we know, we shall deal with them in the due course. For the time being, it's much more important to retrieve our friends and companions and leave this place. Where's Khalid now? Is he not with you? I do not know where he is, and it worries me. No doubt he is taken as we were, but it seems that we are all meant for different fates. From the state of my head, I think I have been drugged, though I may have been spared any serious physical mistreatment. You, however, look as though you have been treated most unfavorably, and I should not like to think of Khalid receiving the same. I will help, but his cage seems to be sealed magically. I don't know if you are sufficient strength. It is possible the cage must be broken. If not, you may have to search for whatever key it might need. Do try to hurry. I wish to be out of here before the owner returns. The ease of our capture suggests it may be beyond our power to resist. It would be best to face the culprit another day on our own terms. So go and be quick. We must be free ourselves soon. One moment as I... Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, much better. Just a little bigger. A little. Oh God, I forgot how much reading there was. Huh. Oh god, what was the key for highlighting objects? Gameplay? Character arbitration, options, pre-spells, made spells, journal. Miscellaneous. Hide interface, quick load, chat window, location. Oh, that's right, there's a toggle AI. What is the button to highlight interactables? It's not alt like I thought it was. Oh, there we go. It's tab. Oh, hey, buddy. Jailkeep Golem. Prisoners, you must not escape. The master does not will it. Wow, a golem. Powerful magical stuff. Odd that it's not hostile. Suppose its maker didn't expect us to escape, so I never got orders to restraining us. They only do exactly as they were directed to. They don't really think. If it hasn't been told to keep quiet, we might get some information out of it. Who is this master you speak of? I was not permitted to speak with prisoners. Return to your cells. It is the master's wish. Your master wants me to be free. He released me. Only I release the master's prisoners. You are his and must return to the cells. It is his wish. Where are we? Why are we brought here? You are his prisoners. He has brought you to his home because he owns you now. You must return to your cell. Okay, well. You sure you don't know who he is? Not permitted. Okay. Yeah, mindless golem. I will find no answers from you. You must not disobey the master. Return to your cells. No, I will not. I refuse. Ooh. Good. We will take this equipment and dispense it duly. Split mail. What does helmet do? Attacks against critical hits. Oh. Neat. Split mail. Armor class 4. 3 versus piercing and missile. God, I forgot about this stuff. Armor has specific little finicky bits. Not bad, though. Again, big fan of stuff that makes your choice of, Wait, can I not use the... Oh, right. Stuff that makes your choice of equipment much more, impactful. Warhammer? What is this? Chainmail. Wait, is this better than mine? Armor class 5. Armor class 4. Wait, lower is better. Right. Okay. That's you. We're not giving that to you. We're giving you this because reasons. Short sword. Yeah. Right, Minsk needs a weapon. Right, what are you guys again? Minsk is a chaotic good ranger. extremely strange because he is he does a lot of things. Very few of them tend to be typically stereotypically ranger-like. Good stuff though. Moen is a mage thief. Right, if she wears armor, she can't cast. Neutral good. Interesting. Go ahead and get that over there.
Swords not where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Yeah, no, wait. There we go. Look back to that.
What do you want? Good to go?
Lockpick, please. No, wait.
Minsk, jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Thieving.
Right you are.
Whatever you need. Easily done.
There we. Oh, it was a trap.
Hmm?
It was trapped. Oh, God. Magical dagger. Scroll a spell. We don't have any. Moen might be smart enough to identify it anyways. She was. It's a dagger +1. Which is probably why I feel the way I do about why you should be able to just know certain things. Because if it's that minor an enchantment that is just a +1, why not just let the players know? Oh, right. Let's give Minsk the buckler. And oh, right. You know what? No. Give him a two-handed sword.
Ugh.
Is that gonna kill me?
Yes.
No. Oh God.
Ugh.
Oh my God. How long is that going to last? Oh, oh no. Oh no. Please. Please stop killing me.
Ugh.
Oh my God. It's not stopping. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so much damage. That did so much damage. I can't believe that did so much damage. Why would that be?
What is it?
Jesus. Oh, that's also right. We have a jail cell key. So, huzzah! We found
At once.
we found the puzzle piece to save Jahira. Oh God. Wait, what? Oh, that was the same door. Okay. Oh my God! Please.
Your servant awaits.
Well, that is a relief, and about time too. We should get going. We should be going immediately. Not only might our host come back, I simply must see the sun again in none too short a time. This dank place stifles me. Yeah, we will make. We will leave immediately and celebrate once we are out of this hole. As you would have it. Though there are other friends we must find as well. It is good to share your company again. Huzzah! Oh, welcome back, Orem. We went VR for a sec. Ooh, what's it
I
with
await your need.
Was that with the impulse buy? Was it a good? I hope it was a good buy. Let's give that to Jahira. A katana. Huh. No one can use the katana. Ooh. We'll give the spear to Jahira. I have solved
Do you
the
need
cage
something?
puzzles.
Of course.
No, you didn't buy it. You did the trial and it was mid. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Ideally, purchases like that for a specific upgrade to a certain something. Ideally, it would be good, but if it's not, definitely not worth the investment. Oh. The bodies of several black hooded thieves littered the hallway, slaughtered by a massive release of magical energy. From the distant explosions you can still hear, it seems as if whatever battle killed these men still rages. Alright, what is Jaheira? She is a half-elf fighter druid. True neutral. Fighter druid, get up there. Oh, I should probably... No, that button doesn't work
Yes.
now. There we go. I should find out what she does. Well, I remember, in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, resting at certain points doesn't really matter. There's no real progression of time. And the only drawback to taking a rest whenever you can is if you try to do it somewhere where you're unsafe, you might get ambushed, and eventually it will just kill you by 1,000 cuts. I think in here we're fine though, so get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll get some... Wait. One more light wound. 2 bless. Charm person or animal, or person or mammal. Affects any one single person to cast upon. The person includes any biped human, demi-human, humanoid. Spells recipient fails a saving throw. Regards, caster as the trusted friend, ally to protect and heed. Caster may give orders, but charmed individual may will carry them out as quickly as possible. Caster harm, so charm person or mammal is just a hijacking of an enemy unit, which I don't particularly care for, especially when options such as Goodberry exist. No, alignment was also pretty good back in the day. Though I do distinctly recall bark skin being important. Let's see why. Now, when a piece casts bark skin spell upon a creature, its skin becomes as tough as bark, increasing its base armor class to 6. Plus 1 for every 4 levels of the priest. Armor class 5 at level 4, blah blah blah. In addition, saving throws versus all attack forms except magic gain a +1 bonus. The spell can be placed on the caster or any other creature he touches. So, let's get rid of that. Load up on bark skin. Call lightning can only be used outside. So we'll get rid of that. Hold animal. Let's get rid of that, because that's garbage. Summon insects should be pretty good, I think. Summon insect spell attacks as a cloud or swarm of normal insects to attack one enemy of the caster. The swarm gathers on a point chosen by the caster within the spell's range and attacks the single creature caster points to. Victim may go blah blah blah. Moreover, the victim may make a saving throw versus breath weapon for penalty to escape. That's entirely too complicated. It does not need to be that complicated. Oh no. We're loading it with all the cure spells. All the curative magic. All of it. Everyday cure spells. We're gonna be so healthy, you don't even know.
Tell me.
Should probably... Wait, how do you... Customize. Okay. Script. Advanced AI, attack enemies, prefer melee weapons. Don't use items. Use special abilities Use offensive spells. Okay. Paladin melee, ranger ranged. Anything beyond just find an enemy and whack him, Minsc is fine with. Jaheira, however. Cleric controlled. The script turn on undead. We're not going to be doing that because it's a druid. Oh, druid offensive defensive. Druid will cast defensive spells on herself, iron skins, etc. The druid will then use offensive spells and also try to heal any injured party members. That should be fine, as we're not giving her any offensive spells. Purely defensive and restorative. As, holy crap, we're gonna need it. And Imoen. I mean, that doesn't really matter. This could allow a thief to either use a find traps or skill or hide in shadow skill when she is idle. By default, a thief will search for traps when there are no enemies nearby. Yeah, sure. That should do.
Whatever you need.
Gather your party.
Very well.
Venturing forth. Oh, I should probably save. Not save game in dialogue mode. How am I in dialogue mode? There we go. Ah. You know what? Let's take a nap.
I've gotta hand it to you. You sure have some kind of courage to sleep in this place. I would have run screaming 12 times over if you weren't here.
We needed rest to succeed. We had to take the chance. I guess I should be used to sleeping with both eyes open. I don't deal with this well. We're like because of Gorion, but I prefer being in the background. Well, perhaps. I remember you not hesitating to step up to front when needed. Well, when people are in danger, sure. Winthrop taught me how to get out of trouble, but Gorion always said there would be times where it's worth getting into. Well, we're in danger now. I guess we should work on getting out. Let's go. Alright, you know what? Let's talk about Gorion. Do you remember him? Do you remember much about him? Memory is still fuzzy. He was a great mage, and supposedly a great adventurer. It's funny. We lived with him for years, and Jaheira seems to know more about him. Nonsense. He was secretive with everyone. We just had mutual acquaintances. I guess he was a big friend of the Harpers. Even got a visit from Kelvin Blackstaff once. Real powerful mage. Talked to Gorion like an equal. I wish we can go back to those days. Before all this fuss and bother. Before I learned... Well, we've seen so much. Candlekeep seems so small now. Well... There wasn't much to go back to with Gorion gone. We still had friends there. They were proud, even if they didn't show it. Winthrop said so. He always thought Gorion was too stuffy. I don't know, though. Oh, it still hurts. I keep thinking I see things in the corners. Too much death here for my liking. It's in everything, even us. And oh yeah, this music. This game series had such, well, has such great music. It's so threatening and ominous. We won't be able to just walk away, you know. The guy that captured us, he knows about you. He said something about potential. Something about great power. Naraya, we can't... Naraya, say we won't look back. I don't care if he can tap the power or access whatever avatar stuff. We gotta get away from all this death. I have no intention of looking back. Our host has proven his evil intent. It means a lot to hear that. Can't stand all these shadows. Journal entry updated. Man. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Does Captain know anything about game power? Everyone says something odd, or Captain apparently has some insight into it. Okay, oh. That's also a very important point. In the first game, we realize our true nature of, the fact that we are a child of Baal, the god of murder. As such, there's some dark ties to our very existence, including why we were captured here, apparently. He apparently mentioned a means of allowing me to tap that power. I'm in no position to question him at the moment, but I will keep it in mind for the future. Yeah. The Lord of Murder is kind of a prick. And kind of a big deal. Let me shoot up. Well, the machine in the center of the room looks dangerous. Perhaps there's some sort of control device that will allow you to turn it off. Auto pause, enemy sighted.
Nature, take the lead!
Oh god. Oh wait.
Next time. Ready and willing.
Everyone.
All right, all
Press
right.
this. Isn't it a switch of some kind? Perhaps it will stop this lightning contraption from conjuring any more of these annoying little methods. Did I touch it? The light machine stops when you have flip the switch. Okay, why aren't they attacking? Okay, it was off apparently.
Something up? If I have to fight to get out of here, so be it.
Oh boy.
No problem at all.
Hmm?
Okay, so they're done. Mephit's done.
Not a problem.
Can we get in here? I forget. Because as we go along, we're going to be finding the rest of this map, and we need to make sure we explore all avenues of progression. It's... I don't recall what's up here. Ah. It's Smoke Mephit. How'd you go, buddy? Oh, there it
Go
is.
for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Yeah!
For those of you familiar with Mass Effect and not familiar with Baldur's Gate 2, or 1, that line of Minsk's is why Talizura shouts, "The optics, Chiquita. Go for the optics." Damn, locked door. Oh, wait. No, we have a
Time to
rogue.
move? You can count on me.
Mechanism that operates the storage doesn't have a conventional
Yes.
lock and may be warded against simple spells. Fair enough.
Consider it done.
Oh god, but yeah. Talizura not very heavily, but more than a little DNA from a bunch of characters in this game ended up in her design. Make sure there's nothing out here. The hell of a room. This room is dominated by mineral deposits and crystals. It seems to be a natural cavern that this strange prison has been built around. The air holds an aura of power, and several pools of swirling lights. With swirling lights, grace the edge of the rough cavern. Neat. Let's autosave. Not autosave, quick save. Naraya, welcome. You've escaped somewhat later than I had hoped. I am Ataka. You are my welcome. I was gonna say you're my welcome guest. You have my welcome to my little piece of this place. I do so try to keep it more appealing than the rest. Well, I have escaped, but I wonder what part you had in my capture, buddy. Worry not, Naraya. I did so enjoy your blundering about Baldur's Gate. I do not wish to see you captured. If you're not my captor, then what do you want from me? Can you assist me? Such assistance as you will get from me depends on yourself. Are you prepared to answer a question? I will answer your question, but it leads to you making some sense. Then here is my hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. The mage responsible appears and speaks. He explains his sadistic game. In each cell, there is a magical button. If you press your button and your sibling does not, you will die, but your sibling is free. If your sibling presses the button and you do not, they will die, but you will go free. If neither you nor your sibling press the button, both of you will die. If both of you press your respective buttons, both of you will die. The mage says that you have one turn of the hourglass to decide your action. Then he leaves. This is silly. Buttons are not how one escapes dungeons. I would smash the button and rain beatings liberally upon the wizard for playing such a trick. Verily, of that I have no doubt, Misk. The question is hypothetical and requires an answer born in the wisdom of Naraya, not your impatience. Tell me, Naraya, do you press the button? Oh god, it's one of these questions. God. If I press the button, my sibling goes free. But I won't. But if they press it, I go free and they won't. If we both press it, we both die. Neither press it, we both die. I will trust in that, said sibling knows we are a guardian and we are willing to lay down our lives to help. I will press the button. Interesting. No action can be performed without consequences, especially that which follows the noble path. Deal with this, noble one. Oh god. It's an ogre mage.
Yep.
What kind of spells we got? Oh. Wants to summon.
What is it?
Wants to summon.
I am ready.
Right, she only has heals.
It is done.
Okay, here we go.
Nature! The life she gave!
Do you need something?
CM tactics! And that's my summon monster is the best. Oh god.
I am willing.
Oh no, I interrupted the spell! Ah,
Tell me.
it's fine. It's fine. Gonna take a little practice to get the hang of that. Oh god. Well done! It appears you can deal with the consequences of your actions. In return for your indulgence, I offer advice. Seek out Rayliv. He waits for such as you. Offer him the release he craves, and you shall find the focus of your journey shall soon become apparent. Farewell!
Whatever you need.
Neat.
As you wish.
Oh, and that was loot. A bastard sword. How very useless. Huh. Oh boy. Dogs? Go forth. Scout out the area.
Easily
dogs.
done.
Oh, damn it. No. It's just a mineral method. Oh.
Speak your mind.
My blade will
Did you hear
cut
that?
you down to size.
Tahira, get the hell out of there.
Yes? What is it?
Where did you guys come from?
As I would have done.
Do you need something?
Why does she only cast when I tell her to do something else?
At once.
Ah, jeez. Goodies. Ooh, identification scroll. Money. Arranged option. Fantastic. Okay. So, Imoen, use these arrows. You silly little thing, you. God, Tahira's almost dead already. And there's no sort inventory option. Not for a long, long time. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, we have stud leather now. So Jaheira, upgrade.
Tell me.
Okay,
Of course.
so now this room. What have we in here? A few tables. Another bow. A spell of flame arrow. Very nice. Of course, potions also. I'm gonna go on this. Ooh. Magic items. Oh god. No. What is this? Medium shield. What is that? Small shield. Play small with medium. Anyone can use that. Let's give Minsk a potion and a bow, because he's the only one who can use that. I'll have to be sure to get him more arrows. In fact, how does one how does split? I don't know how to split the ammo. I mean, it'll be fine, but that's a minor annoyance. Wait, did we... Scimitar... Scimitar! That's one of the rare weapons that a druid can use. Right. He's not gonna use the buckler because he has great sword. That's a long sword. That's a warhammer. Okay, Imoen, take a look at these. What do your human eyes see? A +1 longsword. And a warhammer. Identify it with this spell. Ashadina +2. Lady Ashadina was a remarkable strategist who honed her skills against the orc armies in the year of the Black Horde. She met Durgit Wiltune, the warrior that wielded this weapon, when he foiled an ambush led by the great orc Varstok. Yeah, Varstok. And soon after made him her field captain. After serving at each other's side for the eternity of the war, they fell in love and eventually married. Historians report that Durgit named this warhammer after his bride to remind himself of the love he fought to protect. And Lady Ashadina thought of this as... Oh, what Lady Ashadina thought of this is unknown. To hit Thaco +2, damage 1d4 +3, +1 electrical damage, crushing, speed factor 2, one-handed? That's really nice. That's really nice. Ooh. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. So I just realized she has a bunch of spells. Oh, no, no. I did not mean to. I did not mean to remove that from her spell casting.
Whatever you need. Very well.
Oh. Oh, Imowen.
What do you want? This way, then?
Unlock the box. A single spear. What is this? Potion of extra healing. Give it to Shahira. There's nothing than nobody. You know what? Minsk. Just in case. Just in case we need him to swap over to something more defensive.
Hmm? Not a problem.
So that one wolf is hanging around a long time. Ah.
Feel the backhand of justice!
For the fallen!
But have Jahira actually take the potion. Whoops.
Yes?
Hey!
Consider it done.
Fantastic. It didn't even matter. There's nothing else in here. Oh, and there was.
Oops.
Stop hitting me. Good. Let's take this. Jahira, you're all set. We should probably offload some of this. We do want to take as much of this as we can out of this place so we can sell it. Because money's going to be a problem. Oh.
Ready and
I'll be
willing.
dipped.
Good to go.
She actually found the trap.
What is it? As you wish.
What box said trap? Ah. I think that's just a +1 staff, right? Yep, quarterstaff +1. Which, compared to the staff, the spear, much better. Armor class would go down by 1 point, damage would way down. You know what?
Do you
Go
need
with the
something?
staff.
Easily done.
There is something in here I'm forgetting about. This tube is unpowered, and the creature within is dead. Unpowered. Far too away to catch a glimpse of the tube's contents. The creature within this tube seems to be alive, albeit barely. The cells that power the tube are lifeless. You need to find newer power cells to revive the creature. Anything over here? No. Tube is unpowered. Fluid within this device churns and bubbles, though the tank itself is empty. A lot of nonsense going on around here. Far too away. Too far away. Be alive. Okay. So we need to find some power cells.
I know this room. I've been in here. We both have. There are things in these tanks. They used to be people.
What kind of monster is this guy? Captures us easy as pie. kills whoever he wants. It could have been us in those glass things. We'll get him back, Imoen. We'll make him pay for all of this. We don't even know where we are. My head is still doing funny things. He said something. Something about potential. He said something like, releasing power within you is so... Releasing power within you so it could be used. But if it means taking part in horrible things, I don't like this place. Can we go? Yeah. Among many things, we aren't the only child of Baal running around. Imoen is also one. And we meet plenty of others in our myriad adventures in the first game. The golem stares straight ahead. It does not appear to see or hear you. You suspect the golem is inactive. Neat. Yep. Goblins.
Something up?
Nature, take the life she gave!
Go for the ranged units.
I lost my spell.
Right.
Take that!
If I have to fight to get out of here, so
Tell
be
me.
it next time.
With vengeance!
It's casting. No one good.
Whatever you need. At once.
Okay. Not all of these are things that we've been picking up because we don't have enough space to hold all of it. Let's see. Those arrows. Ooh, yes, we will. Thank you very much, little goblin friend.
Of
So
course.
from there, stop trying to walk through walls, please. It'd be ever so good of you not to do that. Oh, you live. Hey, buddy.
Who be ye? Servants of the Master?
Play it cool. Who is this master you speak of? He was my friend, I think. Cast out, and one of us no longer. Cannot remember. Are you to take my place? Who are you? It is difficult to remember. I was Relev. Dead, I think. Tell me, friend, do you know how to leave this place? How to escape? Prisoners be ye? Truly, I have been dead, but not dead too long. I seek release. I have been alone for too long. The Master can take nothing more. I am forgotten. Oh. We're told to give him what he seeks. What do you mean by forgotten? Why are you in this jar? I was a faithful hound to the Master. A friend, even. I was dying or dead. I cannot remember which. Truly, you are a stranger to this place. Eternal life was to be my reward for faithful service. The Master has suspended me until he can cure me. Return my youth to me. Huh. He has forgotten you then, hasn't he? But if you were a faithful servant, why? I begin to understand. The Master has left my side for study of another. He seeks to awaken power, a study of life and death. But I cannot bear the roll of years. He has forgotten because he does not wish to remember what was taken. I barely remember myself. Do you wish for me to release you from this non-death?
Release? Yes. Master, I no longer wish to come back.
I forgot to mention, but heads up, content warning. There's going to be a lot of dark themes. Talks of extreme methods of monstrous assault upon other living beings. Talks of, case in point, wishing to slough off this mortal coil because immortality is a curse none can bear. And, yeah. A lot of things. I don't think there's... It's not hugely common, but, for the appropriate amount of, like, yeah, this guy is an asshole. If you want to work with this guy, this is the guy you're working with. So, player, be fully informed. Because there is the option to pick the choices of, like, oh, Imoen, you said he wanted to release our power? I want to harness my power. Tell me more. I need to find and work with this guy. Like, this, like, no, player. This is the person you're trying to work with. This guy is bad. He's a bad man. So, be fully informed. This is who you're trying to work with, if you're trying to work with him. Call me, my friend. How is it I can help? This unit that contains me is powered by cells, by crystals. Take them, and I can sleep. Die again, die at last. I know you are prisoners. Some things do not change. You must escape this place and the Master's experiments. There are others, like me, of more recent experiments. They may know how the Master exit the complex. Will you take these cells to revive them and learn what you can in return for this path to freedom I have offered ye? I will take the cells and revive the other servants. Have peace at last, friend.
I thank thee. Go, and leave me to oblivion at last.
Sweet sleep.
He's dead now? This pathetic creature.
I can't look away, Naraya. I haven't seen death in ourselves before. But here I did nothing but watch his life end. I can't look away. Death is not always to be feared, I guess. I would not wish to live like that. Be locked away in a jar, filled with liquid forever and ever. It's not a life anyone should want to live. Death is pretty. Why would I think that? Oh, Naraya, I need to get out of this place. Yeah, as children of the god of murder, we have a very complicated relationship with death. Not in that we cannot die, but, we're kind of always inundated with, the ever-present presence of death, murder, and things most foul. It's something that, I personally would like to resist and not succumb to. But to each journey and their traveler to their own. Energy cells. These are the cells that powers Relev's life support unit. It would most likely work for another's unit as well. So we did as the magic man said. We spoke to Relev. Oh, did we loot this table?
This is a dark place. Tread carefully.
Activation stone. This stone may be used to control the sewage golems. Neat. It looks like a heart. Let's see what information we can get. See if we can find out how the Master leaves this place. And if so, how we ourselves might be able to get out as well. Tortured one. Master. Master, is that you? I can barely see. It's been so long, and I have been so alone. all alone. I am not your master. Can you hear me? Do you hear me speaking? I did not mean to go into the mistress's room. I knew it was dangerous, so very dangerous in there. I was not trying to steal anything, truly. I was not trying to steal anything of the mistress's. I would never do that. I am faithful to you always. Why am I here, master? What has happened to me? You don't hear me, do you? How very sad what has been done to you. Was I hurt in the mistress's room, master? I can remember nothing. Is the mistress's room truly so deadly? I am sorry. So sorry. I will never do it again, master. Please, save me. Please. I am so sorry, master. I will never do it again. I serve only you. Well, damn. Okay, so mistress's room, extremely deadly. Something happened to him. Gonna look for a bit, gotta get some energy back. Oh, take care, Aurum. Take care, and stay out of the mistress's room. Oh my god. Oh god. Now what is your deal, friend? Master, you must hurry. The prisoner will break soon, and you will have the answers you seek. No, master, I have not had the golem open the cells. He has no key. I beg your forgiveness, master, but you did not leave the cell key at the table in the jailer's room. Oh, but did you not leave the cell key? Wait. Oh, I guess if we didn't find the key in the first room, this would have been our clue to go get it from there. Thank you, master. I shall return to the prison. Interesting. Unless that's the future room, in which case we'll have to keep an eye out for that key on table. So long have I lain behind this prison of glass, I do weep in rage. How long have you been traveling that bottle, pray tell? I've called out so many, many times to thee, master. Master, why hast thou forsaken me? Why hast thou left me in this bottle to wither? Why? Can you tell me nothing? Do you not hear me? Master, thou didst place me here out of kindness, but thou hast forgotten me. Have I merely I simply slipped from my thoughts? Master, please hear me. This master has left you in prison in a bottle. What kind of person would do such a thing? Thou couldst not cure what was done, but surely thy manics have increased, master. Thou didst care for me once. Let me help in thy search. Do not forget me here forever. Please. You poor creature. I can do nothing for you. Why hast thou forgotten? This is no boon, master. Please, do not leave me. Glass and thoughts for eternity. Pain and loneliness for a destiny. I would hate the being forgotten in a bottle. Might depend on some other type of bottle. Overall, I expect the effect will be simple. It is not right. Why, master? I long only to hear thy words once more. Why? Why? Man, these things are... they're having a real rough time of it. It's just the one left then. Hey, buddy. You good in there? Ah, the light! Ages of weariness, ages of burning. My master, I beg of you. I am no master of yours. How is it you've been imprisoned so? It is burning me. My skin is afire with the crawling of ants. Oh, please, master, save me. I am not like your genie to be coiled within a bottle for... Ah! Please, listen to me. Can you tell me nothing of this place? Please, master, the ants. Does your genie have nothing of yours that may aid me? I will take the statue and speak to him myself if you would but let me. Where can I find the statue? Who is this genie? Please give me the statue, master. Ah, the pain crawls above my skin. Aid me, master. The genie must have magic. Must have something. Oh, please, the pain. Ah. Your long anguish has driven you mad, I see. I wish there was something I could do. Ah, the burning. It is monstrous that one could do such a thing to a servant. To lock him away in the eternity of pain. Offends nature. Okay, so we have learned. I need more water. Oh, delicious, delicious water. So we have learned.
Yes.
That,
Very well.
We need. Oh no.
What is it? Not a problem.
There's a golem that needs to be activated. We have a key. I don't remember which one it is. Maybe this one. Beware the mistress's room, which is very dangerous. Take a statue to a genie. I have a vague recollection of where that is, but I forget where the statue is supposed to be.
Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes, and I cannot see you.
I'm not your master, but I would like to know who he is.
I am not permitted to speak of him. If it's not time to perform my duties, I must return to my rest.
Okay. Try that again.
Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes, and I cannot see you.
Yes, it is I. Have you been performing any services for me?
I have cleaned the sewage chambers and fed your guardian. You wish me to open the doors of the pit and begin my duties again?
Yes, I do wish it. Open the doors and perform your duties.
You have not activated my movement functions. You must use the activation stone.
Oh yes, here's the stone.
I bow before your will, master.
Good. Where is he going? He went backwards or he went up? Yep.
Into the fray!
Gotcha good.
Neat.
That's not right.
With vengeance!
Do you need something? Consider it done.
Oh, god dang it.
Tell me. As you wish.
It's so hard to tell where things are in some of these little itty bitty side portions. Oh, education. What? I remember what's in here. Yep. Okay.
Yes?
Tahira, we're gonna need you to cast this on your good friend, Naraya.
Time to move?
Come in. Cast haste on Minsk.
Every hamster has his day.
Whatever you need.
Yeah, that should do, right? Let's summon some more beasts as well. Minsk was the only one who did not get hit by the haste. That's unfortunate. Minsk, what's that status on? He's slowed and diseased out. Well. we got nothing for that. So,
Nature, take the life she gave!
let's use some buffs. Imoen, what the hell are you doing over there?
Right you are.
Oh, good, he's poisoned.
I am ready.
Absolutely freaking marvelous.
Yes?
You know what? Let's go to sleep. Sleep this one off, Minsk. What? Autopause weapon unusable?
Easily done.
Why is the weapon unusable? Oh, the other weapon. Okay, I see. Oh, it dropped a Wanda Frost key. Excuse me?
What is it? At once.
Okay, so we have northern door. Hey, Kiwi! Welcome, welcome! Looks like the golem opened all the doors. So that leads there, that's there. That's somewhere up there. And then this door here. A lot of nonsense happening around here, and I don't much care for that. What goes a cute...
What do you want?
We found a trap.
All right, all right.
What goes a kiwi? We're having a good old time around here. Definitely not salty that we can't play the new freaking game. Definitely not that salty. Right. Let's put you over there. That's a spear. Only stop by for a few. Guess you get started up soon. How's your day? Well, always good to have you stop by here, Kiwi. Pretty good. Had a nice chill day. Saw my doctor. Got some medications going. It's fantastic. Marvelous. Got to sleep in. By which I mean, I woke up at 2, went back to sleep, woke up at 5, went back to sleep, woke up again at 8, decided, you know what? At this point, I may as well just stay awake. So I did. God, sounds gay? Oh, it was so gay. You could not believe it. Right there. Organize our inventory ourselves like some kind of peasant. Right, let's get rid of that. Get rid of you. I need to be able to hold on to all these goddamn keys. And loot more goodies. Oh god, I saw Beck streamed yesterday, but I fell asleep like real soon after I got home from work.
Do you need something?
Day 6 just absolutely blasted my
Of course.
ability to exist.
Name it.
We are wrapping up here soon. In fact,
No problem at all.
I'm gonna loot this and we'll probably wrap it up for there. Because as far as things went, oh god, what? Over encumbered. As far as things went, did not get to do the stuff I had hoped
Tell
to
me.
get to do.
Very well.
Instead, started up Baldur's Gate 2, which I did not anticipate
willing.
doing.
You can count on me.
But if we can't play 3, then what else is there to do but to go back into the past and pretend like we can still play Baldur's Gate? Which, I mean, pretend. We are actually playing Baldur's Gate, but meh. Yeah, you did last night. Shit as... wait. Oh, yeah, you did late night shit as it's a bad heat wave right now. Oh, God. How hot is it getting over there? 'Cause I don't know. Like, is it like hot for like the States hot, or hot for like holy crap, the roofs are melting kind of hot? Either which way, I hope you guys stayed hydrated and stayed safe. Oh my god. Oh, Eyes of Truth, Helm of Infravision. The Eyes of Truth being a scavenger of a sort. Babette Maelstrom had this helm created to aid her in her dungeon excursions. She will later attribute her gathering wealth solely to its power, though likely it is as much as her keen eyes as anything. The 80s and 90s. This late in the year, that's still pretty bad, so yeah. Oh god. Not sitting over here wishing I could have that kind of weather. With zero AC or fans or airflow. Oh god. Yeah. You too, god. Stay cool, stay hydrated. I think I am going to wrap up right here though. We've beaten Ultigul.
Whatever, not a problem.
Or however you call their names. Next time we'll do more stuff. Well, actually, next stream will be Disgaea 2, which I think we're like at the final stage. But for now, I need to wrap up because I've got to cook and then get ready for work tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. But yes, thank you for joining me here today. Stuff got weird and not all that planned out. Wanted to do the new Genshin update, didn't happen in time. Wanted to play some Baldur's Gate 3, didn't happen. That's just the way of things, though. Jeezy Pete's. God dang. But if you like what I do, please give me a follow here on Twitch. If you want to be kept up to date with what we're doing, where, when, why, how, normally I would say follow me on Twitter, but instead, join the Discord. We've got the community Discord going on. It's good stuff. Mostly a lot of art, sharing, funny little things like that. Aside from that, I don't think a huge amount of other things. We have some things in the works, but as always, time willing, we will get to those. So, for now, thank you once again for joining me here today. Till next time, be safe, be kind to yourselves and others, but take no shit, stay hydrated, take your medicine, pet a dog, smell some roses, have some fun. It'll be a good time, I promise, I swear, trust. Until next time, traveler, be well and take care.